Zelated. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. If you are new here, this is Aduba and you are welcome to my channel. And please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. On this channel, I share educational content concerning us in Africa and those in the diaspora. There's something that is trending everywhere in Africa, from South Africa, that a sister of ours, 31 years, according to the report, allegedly, that after sleeping with a foreigner from 31, she now looks like a 90-year-old woman. This is so heartbreaking. It's so sad that she's going through this kind of thing. And people are asking, how did it happen? Is it true? Can something of that sort happen after doing this? Others are of the view that it is possible because we have this other things. Spiritually, we cannot do away with spirituality. It is very possible that spiritual aspect can play. Others too are saying that it could be as a result of a medical condition whereby you have that. You can be young, but when that thing happens, you'll be looking like an old person. So there are two sides of the coin.
Finally, I have the video of that lady from South Africa who turned into a 91-old woman from 31 years within a week. Now, according to the reports that are coming from South Africa, they are saying that she slept with a foreigner, and immediately after having the intimacy, you won't believe that the body started changing, and suddenly she became an old woman. Many people are asking, is this AI or is it real? But the people from South Africa are confirming. Some of them are even their neighbors, and they're saying that this incident actually happened. So many people are asking what could have happened and what happened up to this woman turning into a grandma, an old 91-year-old woman, in only a week after sleeping with this foreigner. Now, this condition is a rare condition that can affect 1 out of 20 million people. It is known as the Winner's syndrome, and a DNA mutation happens in the body in which it ages the cells very, very fast. Now, the bad thing is that this condition is irreversible and could not have been brought by that foreigner. It is just a condition that can happen to anybody, but only happens to one person out of 20 million. So it is a very rare case.
31 years old South African lady turned to old mama overnight after she obey foreigner. Guys, another year. Now the rumor wey dey on social media since so there's a rumor, something like that. Because some people they post say she go follow one white man after she don't make way with the white man finish. Now she turned old mama overnight. 31 years old turned to this woman, so now she be this. Guys, I don't think it's true. I think she's suffering from a syndrome. Again, one syndrome where they call progeria and Werner syndrome, where if you say them, even children said that they go through and once they're born, they begin, after some time, they begin when they look older than the age. I think that's the problem with her. Nothing else, not spiritual something, or I think it's medical problem. But the rumor on social media is that she followed the white man and after they had intercourse, then she turned like this. Like, make it make sense. I feel this is just medical issue. But now, wow, since they happen, no. How this guy get it on from like this to like this? This is way.
Something very crazy happened in South Africa, and the whole world is talking about it right now. This 31-year-old woman went for a one-night stand with a man, and the next time she was to appear in public, she came out looking like this. How is the question on everybody's lips right now, and nobody seems to know the answer or what went wrong. Now, this is something that happened in South Africa. This 31-year-old woman, she met a businessman that came into the country from only God knows where, and then they had a one-night stand. The man left as early as 3 a.m. and left $20,000 on the bed for her. She woke up, took the money, and went home. And after about a week, she started suffering a sickness. And after some time, she came out looking like this. Nobody knows who the man is. If it was Gandalf the Grey, if it was Zedeko Zuzoranda, if it was Merlin, if it was Gila, nobody knows who the man is. But then, some other people are saying that it's a medical condition, a rare medical condition that can cause rapid aging, which is a theory that sounds very, very foolish to me, being a Yoruba man that grew up in Nigeria, that lived in Nigeria all my life. I really don't know what to say about that theory. But then, as more news breaks regarding this, I'm going to be bringing it to you. This is crazy. This is the craziest thing I've seen this year. This is the craziest thing I've seen ever. But then, whatever you think it is, I would like to know your opinion in the comments. Put your ear down. People are very dangerous out there. You all need to be very, very careful.
Guys, watch this video and learn from this video, especially ladies out there. Learn from this video. This video you are watching here, you see this lady, after before and after. This lady, she was 31 before this incident happened. She was 31, allegedly, and then she slept with a foreign man. And then that foreign man, he left her $20,000 on the bed. And what happened to this woman next will shock you. What happened to this lady? And then she turned into old woman. This really, really shocked everyone. Believe it or not, this could happen. This is a lesson to learn, ladies. Learn from this video. Stop sleeping with a foreign person. What happened to this lady could happen to you if you don't learn from this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and follow me for more. There's a lesson, serious lesson to learn from here, ladies. Follow me, help me share this video so that all ladies...
But people are alleging that she said that after having that relationship with the foreigner, that was why it happened. And people are not saying that is why they are chasing foreigners away from their country. But it could even be a South African who will also do that. So it does not mean that all foreigners who are in South Africa have this or that or that. And people are saying that for now we cannot just say that is the exact thing that happened, because they also brought out other people or medical whatever to prove that medical conditions also result into this kind of things. This should not make us think that it is not good for us to marry, this intermarriage, you understand, because the person is from a different country and you are also from a different country, we should not marry. That should not be the agenda. It's not everybody that is like that. People can genuinely do that to us even if they are from our own countries and we speak the same languages with them. So this narrative of, and that is why we are chasing foreigners away, foreigners are this, foreigner. Please, let us not allow these things to be used as a weapon to widen the gap between the unity we are calling for. Africans, we are one people. Anybody at all can be the one that will do this to us. So if we are going through something, or if something should come out, at least we should all be patient. The unity of Africa should be very important. But the moment they realize that we are turning on one direction, then they base everything of theirs on that direction and continue to be acting upon it, because Africans, as I will tell you, what we want, what we are pushing are the things people also base on to make sure the gap between the unification widens. This is something that has been alleged. Now we cannot tell what is the actual truth. But this is the confession according to source, according to people, allegedly that the woman herself made it known to the whole world that it is as a result of that this thing happened. It's so sad. It's very sad. It's so sad that you just look at a young woman so beautiful as she looks will just end up in this way. Anybody at all will be so sad. I love the care the family is giving to this woman, and it's so heartbreaking. This is something that we don't all expect to happen to us in life. But it has happened. And this should also teach us to be very careful about the things that we do, the people who go into, you understand. But as to whether it is the man or it is a medical condition, nobody knows for sure until they take her to find out the medical aspect before. But we should understand that spiritual things happen. Those of us who are there and we believe that things of this sort cannot happen, we need to wake up. Spirituality is very powerful and it exists. It exists. So don't say it is not true, it can't happen. We have never heard that. This is the first time, or maybe if it has been happening, this is the first time something of this sort is coming out to the public and we are getting to know, because I have never seen this before. I got shocked when I heard it. I said, let me take my time and find out things, because I have never seen this before. So if this has come out, that should tell us that we need to be very, very extra careful as to what we do, or the people we meet with. We should know them very well before we understand. So it's a lesson to all of us to also learn and know how we relate with people as well. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall. And united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, Southern Africa, and in South Africa.